Those are some bolts soaking in vinegar water. That's the second day of soaking. You notice the water is starting to turn a little color. So the first day it was clear as water because it was just water and vinegar, and now it's getting a little bit cloudy. Turned rust colored. It's because it's working away at the rust on all the bolts and such. So that's day 3. Remember, day 1 was clear, day 2 a little cloudy, and now it's turning rust colored. I skimmed the scum off the top, but you could see it's pretty cool. It leaves the pattern of the bolt underneath. It's been sitting here about 15 minutes. But you can see that's not the actual bolt there on the top of the water, but it's showing it. The reflection, see that? And so that's not an actual bolt there, but it shows you the position of the bolt. See, there's the bolt right there. Let's find another one. Yeah, see over there? That's not the actual bolt. But you lift that up and there it is underneath. That's pretty cool. It's day 5 and you can really see how rusty it's getting, and each of these little round bubbles indicates a screw or a bolt underneath. And right there you can see that that's a washer. And over here it's a little more clear that that's a bolt. You got the bolt head, a washer around it, and then the end of the bolt. But it's kind of abstract. There's day 6. You can see those little foamy things have grown quite a bit, and there's some streaking across the water. Little streaks there, and it looks like, almost looks like there's a coating of plastic over the top, but there isn't. So day 6, I've just been letting these sit for the past week, so this is about 2 weeks after I first put the bolts in. So now I'm going to get my wire brush, clean them up, and show you what they look like. They've just been sitting in there. So I removed all that fungus looking stuff. And what it might be is the water got so low that the rust, whatever particles meeting the air, formed that bubble stuff, because you can see there's not enough water in there and the parts have been exposed. So I'm going to see if I have to put more water and soak them again. Bummer. There's how they look when they're all nice and cleaned up. Yeah, I scrubbed them all, put them in this bucket of water here. You see it's, you've got to arrange them in a circular pattern. So that's the first end all the way around, and those were the second round of bolts. I had them lined up from here to there, and that's the outer circle. Right from there to there is the outer circle. And from over here, right about here was the inner circle that you have right in here. And I'll show you what one looks like that hasn't been cleaned up. Again, that's how they look after, well, they've been soaked. I scrubbed them once, and put them in, scrubbed them another time, and let them set for about a week, and so that's how they look now. I just spent about an hour scrubbing them, and I'll show you what they look like. Here, hold on a second. And there are the bolts for the fender, all cleaned up. This is for the left fender and across the top on the radiator. You can see it's just beautiful. No rust, all clean. And that's from the vinegar and water. It probably is about 15 minutes per bolt, which is a lot of time. But it was on there pretty thickly. And just get you a shot how it looks there.